Volcanoes, Earth's fiery giants, have captivated humanity for centuries. Their awe-inspiring power over our planet and the raw natural forces they embody is both fascinating and terrifying. But what if we could turn that terror into hope? What if science were able to predict when these slumbering giants would awaken and give us a chance to prepare rather than just pray? In this video, we're going to delve into the world of volcanology and find out if we can really predict volcanic eruptions. If you want to know more about volcanoes, then stay with us until the end of the video. Predicting volcanic eruptions, a delicate balancing act. Imagine standing at the foot of an active volcano, the ground trembling beneath your feet as smoke billows into the sky. You might think that the only warning you'd get for such a disaster is the eruption itself. But modern science has come a long way. Volcanologists now have several tools and techniques at their disposal to try to forecast when a volcano might erupt. One of the most important factors scientists consider is the type of volcano. Not all volcanoes are created equal, and some types are much more predictable than others. Shield volcanoes, like Hawaii's Mauna Loa, tend to have more gentle slopes and are known for their fluid lava flows, which can travel long distances before they cool. On the other hand, stratovolcanoes, or composite volcanoes, like Mount Fuji in Japan, have steeper slopes and are famous for their explosive eruptions. Understanding the volcano's history is also crucial. Scientists analyze the frequency and severity of past eruptions, as well as the composition of the magma. Past behavior can give clues to what the future might hold. For instance, Mount Helens in the United States had a major eruption in 1980. By studying the patterns leading up to that eruption, scientists learned that the hotter the magma, the more explosive the eruption is likely to be. But perhaps the most direct clues come from the volcano itself. Scientists monitor various physical signs that indicate a volcano is getting ready to erupt. One of the most obvious is changes in the shape of the volcano. As magma builds up beneath the surface, the ground may bulge or rise. For example, in the early 2000s, scientists noticed that Mount Vesuvius in Italy was swelling at its summit. Continuous GPS monitoring revealed that the inflation was occurring over a period of just a few months. By the end of 2009, the bulge had grown by about 40 centimeters. Now, while this might seem like a small amount, it was actually significant because it showed that magma was indeed moving under the volcano. This information led to a heightened state of alert, allowing authorities to better prepare for any potential eruption. Another key indicator is changes in the frequency and intensity of earthquakes in the region. These earthquakes are often caused by the movement of magma as it pushes its way toward the surface. For example, in 2011, a swarm of earthquakes struck the area around Mount Ibu in Indonesia. The earthquakes occurred at a depth of about 10 kilometers below the volcano. This was a clear indication that something unusual was happening beneath the surface. And sure enough, a month later, Mount Ibu erupted. But perhaps the most dramatic sign of an impending eruption is an increase in volcanic gas emissions. Volcanoes emit various gases, including water vapor, carbon dioxide, and sulfur dioxide. An increase in the amount or the rate of gas emissions can signal that magma is nearing the surface. Advanced instruments like gas chromatographs can help scientists identify and quantify these gases. By analyzing the composition and volume of gases released, volcanologists can assess the magma's composition and evaluate the potential explosivity of an eruption. Early warning systems, giving people a fighting chance. Monitoring these indicators is only half the battle. The other half involves turning raw data into actionable intelligence. Early warning systems are designed to do just that. They take the information gathered through monitoring and transform it into alerts that can be easily understood and acted upon. These systems are crucial because they provide people living near volcanoes or those who work in high-risk areas with precious time to evacuate. Take, for instance, the 2010 eruption of Mount Merapi in Indonesia. More than 300 people lost their lives in this disaster. However, a sophisticated monitoring system coupled with an effective alert system could have saved many of these lives. The Indonesian authorities are now working to improve their early warning system for Mount Merapi and other potentially active volcanoes. They've established alert levels based on the volcano's activity and have developed a communication system that can quickly disseminate information to the public. The goal is to give people enough time to move to safety before an eruption occurs. It's not just about evacuating during an eruption either. Early warning systems also play a vital role in mitigating the impact of volcanic ash. Ash can damage crops, disrupt air travel, and even cause respiratory problems. Knowing an eruption is imminent allows authorities to take steps to protect crops and livestock, and to shut down airports in advance, minimizing the disruption to air traffic. But even with all these monitoring and warning systems in place, predicting volcanic eruptions remains a challenging task. Some volcanoes like Mount Pinatubo in the Philippines can surprise us with sudden outbursts after periods of dormancy. Others, like the Yellowstone supervolcano, can pose unique challenges due to their vast size and the sheer volume of material they erupt. And let's not forget the uncertainty that surrounds the timing of an eruption. Even with the best monitoring and modeling techniques, there's always a margin of error. Looking forward, improving our predictive capabilities. Despite these challenges, the field of volcanology is constantly evolving. New technologies and research are continually improving our ability to predict volcanic eruptions. For instance, some researchers are exploring the use of artificial intelligence, or AI, to analyze vast amounts of data and identify patterns that might signal an eruption. AI could potentially help sift through the massive amounts of information collected by monitoring systems, spotting subtle changes that might not be immediately apparent to human observers. This could lead to more accurate and timely warnings, giving people more time to prepare. Other exciting developments include the use of drones to collect data from volcanoes that are difficult to reach. Drones can be equipped with various sensors to measure things like gas emissions, temperature, and even the shape of the volcano. This can provide valuable information that can help scientists better understand the volcano's behavior and improve eruption forecasts. In addition to technological advancements, international cooperation is also playing a vital role in improving our predictive capabilities. The International Association of Volcanology and Chemistry of the Earth's Interior, or IVACE, promotes collaboration among volcanologists worldwide. By sharing data, research, and best practices, countries can learn from each other, enhancing their individual volcanic monitoring and prediction abilities. The ultimate goal is to build a global network of expertise to better safeguard lives and property from volcanic eruptions. Earth's volcanoes are powerful reminders of the immense forces that shape our planet. While we may never be able to fully predict when these natural wonders will erupt, we can take steps to be better prepared. Through continuous monitoring, technological advancements, and international cooperation, we can enhance our understanding of volcanoes and minimize the impact they have on our lives. So the next time you stand in awe of a volcano's beauty, remember that science is working tirelessly behind the scenes to turn that awe into something more, a sense of preparedness and control in the face of nature's raw power. Do you find this video interesting? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to like and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.